All right, so now let's move on to number 4. Number 4 is you lowered your standards. All right, so this is a twofold issue here. Part 1 of this issue. You lowered your standards in the sense that you're dealing with low quality men. At the end of the day, you're engaging with Mr. Emotionally unavailable, Mr. He ain't serious about nothing, Mr. He's just trying to have a go with the flow, let's not define this casual relationship, whatever, when you know you want something real, all right? And so what happens is when you lower your standards with the type of guy you entertain and deal with, you are more, there's a greater chance for things like ghosting to occur. Because you're dealing with someone who's not serious to begin with. You're dealing with someone who doesn't have that intention, all right, in this relationship to now say, let's handle this in a very mature and healthy manner. Because they're just trying to enjoy themselves or pass the time or whatever the case may be. So you've got to be mindful of, all right, are you setting yourself up by dealing with low quality men who already don't have the tools at the moment to be the type of man you need and to handle this properly in a mature manner, all right? The other side of it in lowering your standards is, believe it or not, it's what you allow in the interaction. So what I mean by that is this. Let's say, for example, you're a woman, you're dating this guy, and communication is important to you, which for most people it is, all right? But with this guy, he calls you here, he calls you there. It's very inconsistent, all right? This is below your actual standard. Now, listen, if you're a woman who actually is cool with that, then so be it. But if you know that's below your standard and you're allowing that, now it's not that hard to go from an inconsistent communicator to a ghoster. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's already seeing that you're not holding him to a standard that says he needs to show up in this process. So if I don't have to show up, then I can just go about this willy-nilly and do whatever I want. So you have to show that there's a standard here. There's a requirement that has to be met. And I think that when we establish that early in the dating process, we can eliminate ghosting, because if that person says, okay, well, I don't got time to be calling you like this, I don't got time to be giving you what you're looking for, then we can just agree from the jump not to deal with each other. So forget ghosting, we just break apart and go our separate ways. But when we're not clear about what we're requiring or what we need, we now allow a lackadaisical approach to enter into the situation. And again, if we're allowing people to be lackadaisical, we're allowing people to just do what they want, then it's very easy for someone to say, all right, well, I'll just disappear. Like, again, because it's easy. It's easier to disappear than to have conversations. And since we're not held to that standard, I'm not going to force myself to do that as an individual if I'm not serious about you also to begin with. All right. So keeping your standards, letting your requirements be known from the jump, and consider also, for those of you who may have experienced a lot of ghosting in your life, consider laying that out from the jump. Like, if you're a woman who can handle whatever the reason is that he may want to stop dating you, there's nothing wrong with saying in the beginning, hey, if this reaches a point where you decide you don't want to do this anymore, just let me know. Like, I don't like being ghosted. I don't like the confusion of it. Just let me know. Now, is that a guarantee that he will? No. Do I think it increases the chances of proper communication being had? Yes, I do believe it will increase the chances of it. So just be open and honest about that from the jump to help diminish the chances of it happening. Hey, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check this one out right here, and I'll see you there. Some men will be lessons, and some men will just be a waste of your time. And one man will be the man that God has for you. And I want you to know that this man does exist, but you need to learn how to recognize him